Through and through. Oh, the Toon review. Laughs and passion, football too. We are the Toon review. By the fans, for the fans, through and through. Laughs and passion, football too. We are the Toon review. We are the Toon review. We are the Toon review.
Evening to you all. It's the first of a three-header tonight. I mean, if that works, does it work? A triple header. Of course it does. It's the United States versus Australia in our first one. I'm looking forward to this game. It's an interesting match-up between two sides who had great victories in the first game. Before we do any further, we'll do a bit of housework. Hit that thumbs up for me. I really appreciate that. It'll help us gain more subscribers and get us well over our total of 50k. That's what we're looking for. We're looking to get over 50k as soon as possible, which is a great kind of benchmark for us at this precise moment in time. Super Chat's also available by clicking the dollar sign. That'll guarantee your chat to be read out. And also, membership's available by clicking the join button. And of course, if you are new to us and you want to join the chat, then you have to be subscribed. We have a member already who's joined us before the show started. Sepultura Valhalla. It's a great name, that. It's a great name indeed. Anyhow, the players are coming out on the pitch. Interesting game, this. I mean, Australia beat Turkey. They're playing a bit more defensive tonight. The goal scorers have been rested. And America, well, there's no Pulisic for them, which I think will hurt them because he was outstanding in the first game. Not like Pulisic to get injured, is it? But I think Australia are playing for points, aren't they? And it'll be low block, it'll be defend, but they do have the scorers on the bench. Looking forward to this game. It'll be an interesting game. America really impressed me first game, I have to say, with their physicality and their press. The high press is fantastic. The amount of times they win the ball in enemy territory. Yes, he will be doing the Scotland game, all things being well. He has no electric at the minute. It's a bit George and Andy today. Wham. A bit wham. There's got to be a reason for that. If it is George and Andy, of course. So America really impressed me with their physicality. The press was great, winning the ball high up in the opposition half. Brilliant. And Balogun with two great finishes. Looking forward to him tonight. Australia, but a bit different. Of course, they were playing against Turkey. A shock result in many ways. To beat the Turks, who were fancied to win. They beat them. And low block and counter-attack. They are in Seattle, which is, of course, Washington State, just over the border from where we were yesterday in Vancouver. We have Australians and Americans in. This is interesting. So there we go. The teams are out ready for Anthems, Advanced Australia Fair, and the Stars and Stripes, Star Spangled Banner, will be being belted out. They're going to pull out. Who's the Aussies got singing for them? Oh, the Aussies have pulled out. No, I'm not going to say Rolf Harris because he's dead. He can't be him. Doesn't seem like anyone's singing it. I'll be a bit pissed off if the Yanks get a singer, though. Kyle's an American fan, leaving to you. And we have Australians in too, which is great. Koala. Obviously, he's an Australian fan. Ladies currently in Vancouver, the city was mental. What a result for Canadians. Well, yeah. I mean, Iraq were fucking shite, weren't they? Was it Iraq they played? I can't remember who they played now. It was Qatar, weren't it? They were fucking dreadful. And disgustingly filthy as well. Yeah, that was shocking. Absolutely shocking. That tackle on that poor fella, Kone. What do I think of the Liverpool first game? Yeah, I love it. I think it's a great first game for us. At home, let's send them back to Merseyside with a flea in the rear and 3 points in our pockets. So we've had the Aussie anthem, and now we're going to have the American one. They're giving it all this. You can't see. They're giving it all this. Hand on heart stuff while they sing. And they're all singing it. Apart from him. So one or two of them getting emotional. Yeah, one or two of them getting emotional. Very much so. I like it when people get emotional singing their anthems. Anyway, Australia are all in yellow, and I think the States are all in blue, aren't they? Generally, the way they play. Even to Joe, even to Julie and Rachel and Tom, all the muds are in tonight. Martin, I think I saw earlier. LG, I think I saw earlier as well. So we have a full house of mods. What do we have here? We have something in the starred thing. We have a 199 super chat from Gromit Official. He says, "Hi Billy, what was all last night for us, the Canadians?" Yeah, they played really well. Jonathan David came to the party, didn't he? Yeah, absolutely. Albert said, "I'm a grafter. 3 matches tonight." Tom is a wealth of trivia. He says the tune of the Star Spangled Banner is a British drinking song called "To Anna Queen in Heaven." Well, I'll get to the foot of our stairs. They are doing the high fives now, so we're going to get teams in a minute. And because Australia likes to play on the counter, the fact that America shove everyone forward, even Richards and the centre halves, could make it an interesting game. But again, as I say before, the speed of the Aussie strikers that scored last game, they're not playing tonight. They've been rested. Anyhow, we're going to get some teams now. Looks like we're going to have some team photos. I hope that's a team photo. Anyhow, let's get the banner up. And it's an anagram of each other, the two countries today. Of course it is. America in white with red wavy hoops on it and blue shorts. And obviously, like the stripes on the badge. Here's the referee. He's from Germany, Felix Weyer. The Lions are also from Germany, and the the other two are from Mexico. And then on the bench, on NVAR, who's she? Lord knows who she was. And in VAR, we have a German, a Moroccan, and a Belgian. Yeah. So any chance of some lineups, please? I'd love to know who's playing. I mean, I do have my phone here, so I could actually do it. But anyway, here's Australia. It's America, sorry. Freezing goal, Robinson, Ream, Richards, Freeman, who comes in. He didn't play last game, I don't think. Tillman, Adams, Pepe, who came on as a sub for Pulisic, McKennie, Dest, and Balogun. Tyler Adams on a yellow card, so if he was to get booked tonight, he would miss the next game. Some decent players on the bench as well. Players that we've seen over in England. Here's the Australian team: Beach in goal, Boss, Burgess, Suter, who plays for Leicester, of course. Does he play for Leicester? I think he does. Cercati, Italiano, Velipile, I can't say his name, Velipile, Ocon Engsler, O'Neill, Lecce, and Torre, who I think plays for Norwich. So he'll be happy in yellow. And Iran Kunda, the fellow that was really impressive against Turkey, is on the bench. So Tony Popovic, the ex-Palace man, will be could be low block, and it could be a bit of a negative for them. But they only want a point. They'll have to a point, and there you go. Who do I fancy to win this? I think America will win this game, if I'm perfectly honest. I was really impressed by them first game. Really impressed with them. So we are about ready to kick off. Pepe is about to kick off for them. No, in fact, it's Australia kicking off. Pepe the receptionist, or Pepe the chef, Pepe the porter. We're off. Australians are kicking off, and yeah, no clock here, but at least you should be somewhere close to us. Early doors, there was a foul there by the Australians, but the ref didn't give it. Long ball forward from the Aussies, headed away by Ream. Bit of clambering there from the Australian right back. And Mr. Pochettino looking very dapper. Rocking the double blue shirt and trousers. Freeman did start the first USA game. You may have thought it was Abdul Jabbar. I mean, may have done, yeah. He was in the crowd, wasn't he? I never mentioned Freeman's name once, I don't think. Trouble there for the Americans. Australia were in. Oh, I just missed that. Yeah, I missed it. I was looking at your chat. Giving the ball away deep in their own territory there, and Australia got a shot on target there. Freeze got down to it. I get it now. Morgan Freeman. A bit of a colour clash, absolutely not. White and red against yellow. No, I think we're all right, mate. I think they'll get away with that. Freeman, Morgan Freeman, yeah. Freeman's dad played for the Green Bay Packers. Cross in from America. It comes out, but well intercepted by the Aussies. And he gets to take it further forward. Here's Adams. Wide for Sergio Dest. Chris Richards. I need to get the old scores up. The lineups up. The time won't let you go. What you trying to say? It's what you make me. Come dancing with me. It's currently with Richards. Now he's playing square for Ream. Over to Robinson, the Fulham left back. Far side, Robinson receives it again up against the 4 for Australia. I think it's Italiano. And it will be a goal kick. Is Woods playing? No. Unless, I mean, for America, Chris? No. There's Pulisic sat on the bench, once again injured. It'd be interesting if Tillman could get into the game. He was fantastic against who they played in the first game. I can't remember who it was, but he was fantastic in that game. Blatant shoving her back there. You ain't getting away with that, mate. McKennie, what in the back? Thrown to America in the right back area where Freeman will take it. Goes back to Chris Richards. Now Tim Ream. Wide for Robinson, who's got bags and bags of pace. Plays it inside where Tillman is. Now Richards in the centre circle. Plays it all the way down here where Dest picks it up. The ex-Barcelona player, of course. Freeman. Back to Richards and then back to Dest again. Nice possession football list from the Americans. Adams plays it back to Freeman. Patience so far. Alex is, yeah, we're doing all the matches tonight, mate. Well, up until the Brazil Haiti one. We're doing Brazil Haiti last, Scotland Morocco next. And hopefully the governor will be joining us for the Scotland game. Nicely, Magpie 15 as well. Hi, David. Good play from McKennie. Cross comes in. Ooh, Pepe should have been a bit more conviction on that. There's Balogun, but it's a free kick. Yeah, Pepe had been a bit more conviction. That he might have got a goal. Mount Rushmore free kicks. That's a good question. Right. Glenn Hoddle. Michel Platini. Roberto Carlos. I guess Lionel Messi. Australia doing a bit of pressing and win the ball back. High up. But Chris Richards is having none of it. Rob's to 23. I must have a look to see who that is. Well played from the Australians, though. Win the ball. Ball for the middle. Have you got the pace? No, because Tim Ream comes off and robs Toure. Right at the very end. At the very depth there. Just to keep things safe for the Americans. How come Matt Ryan isn't playing in goal with for the Australians? Ball is back with the Aussie centre halves. Burgess plays it back to Beach. Clearance. Nice chest, but it's going to fall to the Americans here. Good ball. That's Adams. Touched on by Balogun. That wasn't a great touch from him. And it's nodded forward from the Australians. Nodded away by Richards. Freeman wins it in the air. Bit of head tennis going on here. And the Australians come out with it. And they've got a chance to do something here. Poor pass, though, from the 8. And it's going to be a free kick, I believe, to the Americans. Who's the 8? It can't be the 8. It's an 8 on. Must have been, I don't know, must have been a 7. Must have been Lecky. £2 super stick from Michael McIntyre. Toon. Thanks, Michael. And Lecky, did he leave his foot in there? Oh, that's bad. Yeah, nasty one on Tyler Adams there. By Lecky. Apparently this is his 4th World Cup, Lecky. Tyler Adams is up to his feet, but he is grimacing a little bit. It's quite nasty, that. 8 minutes on the clock, and not a lot's happened, really. Very interesting, but a bit chessy, I've got to say. Searching each other out. And it's good play from America here with McKennie into Adams. Now Freeman. And all the Americans up in attack here, really. Ball down the line. Great play. Death's in the area. Bends one in. Straight at the Aussie defender. Lovely bit of play down the right-hand side from America there. They're there again at the minute. Richards. Tillman. Further wide to Ream, and they're going to go on the left-hand side now. I mean, I don't like David Beckham, but he was good at free kicks, to be fair to him. Is that down the line where McKennie is? McKennie is remarkable. Well, to hold on to that. Little touch inside, and then it's going to come all the way back to Freeman. Now McKennie again. Really nice possession football this for the Americans, and low block from the Australians. Just awaiting their chance to nip in and get the ball, like there, for instance, and they do. Terrible clearance, though. Just going to go straight out for throwing that. America playing with it at the defence with Ream. They're getting pressed a little bit, but they play out of it nicely. Ball down the line. That's a great ball. I think this is Balogun. Balogun's on the cross. It's a goal. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's a goal. It's an own goal, I think. It was following Balogun, getting down the line. Got it squared across, and I think the 21's knocked into his own goal there. 1-0 to America. And, well, the skills of Balogun there was fantastic. Pochettino's happy with that. The Aussies had no idea how to contain them there. The turn of pace that Balogun showed to get down that left-hand side. Outstanding. And then he crossed it across. Where it was knocked in by an Australian defender into the net. A bit unfortunately, but the pace on Balogun here is fantastic. He's aiming for death, and it's the retreating Australian defender. He just knocks it into the empty net. 21. Will be an OG. It's Burgess. Yeah, he knew. And had he not switched it, he was going to be knocked in by Pepe just behind him. So great start for the Americans, and that's going to have to bring the Australians out now, isn't it? They are in attack now. Great defending from Tim Ream, who's rolling back the years at this World Cup. Nice play that from Tillman. But he's robbed in the end. Good defending there from McKennie. So it's Adams. Here's the 4 for Australia. Crosses it across. Wingles it in. Good chance here. Oh, that's not far wide at all there. From Leckie. Outside of the right boot. Nice move, this. Laid off, and then he hits with it's about 2 yards wide, but yeah. Good response from the Aussies, that. They're in again here. Well, say they're in again, they're in possession again, but the right winger knocks it straight into touch. Here's Chris Richards. Long ball from him over the top, overhit, straight into the arms of Beach. He bowls it out. Poor pass out from the left back, sorry. That's Balogun into Tillman, knocks it forward, looking for the brilliant run of death, but it's cut out and it will be a corner. It was Burgess that cut that one out, and he's got a gum shield in. I don't know why. Maybe he doesn't want an elbow in the face. But it must be hard to breathe with a gum shield in that heat. Own goal, Connor. Malik Tillman's gone across to take this. Richards is in there. He's been marked by Ocon Enxler. Ream's also in there. You can see him with his man-bid ponytail. And the rest can have a word here with these two. Richards and Ocon Enxler. Thing is, they know they're not allowed to do it, so, I mean, they'll do it again now. And now they are straight back into that. Well, he's got his arms round him here, the Australian. Anyhow, here's Tillman with the in-swinger. Looking for an American head. Finds one. It's blocked. That was really unlucky. Edge of the box. And there's a free kick for a push. Oh. So header from it's a handball. from McKennie, but he got up really well. Got a really good header on it. But straight into the midriff of an Australian defender. They rebounded back to McKennie. And it caught his hand. And we have spotted it. You're not going to outwin Robinson, pal. Yeah, we are 14 minutes and 50 seconds, McAndy. Here's Balogun. Ball gets through to Toure, but he's robbed easily by Richards. Oh, Diaz, a nasty tackle on Tyler Adams from the 23. Velu Pillai. Yeah, nasty that. I'm not sure the refs even give a free kick. But America do have the ball. Freeman to McKennie. He was never getting that, and he took a dive there, and the linesman bought it. I'm going to say, well, he can't get out of the way. I'm saying that he has pushed him in the face. But it is a foul by Boss. Jordan Boss gets booked for it, in fact. He's got the archetypal Australian moustache. Seems to be a fashion accoutrement to Australians these days, the tosh. It's very 1980s, having a tash, isn't it? And now it's free kick. Oh, nice effort that from McKennie. Little overhead kick. But he didn't actually leave the ground. It was just a flick over his shoulder, but it went over the bar. I don't know who that is. Anyone know who he is? Looks very sunburnt, whoever he is. Tosh lines from the bill there. He had a cracker. America, again, they're playing really well at the minute, and they look like scoring every opportunity. The Aussies are still wearing bleached jeans. What about Merv Hughes? It was Robert Kennedy. Oh, God, yeah. Vaccine fucking planker, isn't he? His family must be embarrassed about him. RFK Jr. Christ almighty. You know, two statesmen in world history get shot, and that prick's still alive. Shocking, really. Anyway, Robert Kennedy Jr. There's always a black sheep in the family, isn't there? Apparently he eats roadkill. We'll tell you what, someone that's in charge of health, he looked very sunburnt. I've enjoyed the Americans, King Hoddle, I've got to say, so far. Australia are just trying to hang in there. They're playing a more physical game. Dest comes in field, get a foot in there from Lecky, but it's gone back to Marine. America still have pressure and a little chip ball over the top. It's a lovely ball, that, into Dest. It's not even Dest, it's McKennie in Dest's position. Here's Freeman. Into McKennie again. Going to go back to Adams, who just gets there before Mohamed Toure. Oh, I forgot about Ted Kennedy. What about him? Wouldn't want to live from him. Des wins it really high up. Can you find a pass? You can, but, well, Adams was trying to break through 2 or 3 tackles. They didn't work for him, and Australia finally get it clear. And it's a running race here between, well, there's a bit of obstruction going there, but you don't see that anymore. Torre would have had the running on the American defender there. Now, we've been playing for 20 minutes, Jill. Yeah, Torre had the run on the American defender there, but he just kept running in front of him. And getting in his way. And the keeper came out and cleared it. Tim Ream has it in a minute, and America will build from deep. Kieran says USA aren't as good as England and France. Well, they're not as good as many teams, but what they do have is home advantage, mate. And that's worth a lot in World Cups, as us English people should know. Because the only time we win them is when it's at home. Or won one, I should say. That's a great one over the top for Balogun. First touch lets him down, and out comes the keeper to claim it. Australia are very timid and have lost the ball in the area. This could be a chance. Balogun. Good block by Burgess this time. This time he blocks it away from his goal, not into it. Nice ball there on the far side where the 4 is bollocking down the wing. Plays it backwards. And Australia, well, they didn't move it quick enough. They could have had a chance there. Ball to the wing there. Could cut inside Robinson. Robinson gets his way. Good defending that. And it's hoofed clear by the defence. I've not really looked at how things can work out, Andy, to be honest. The teams I've been impressed most by have been England, America, with a quality of opposition. And maybe the French as well. I thought Canada played well last night. But they're not going to go much further. They'll go. Yeah, George thinks Turkey will still go through. It's hard not to go through, to be fair. Here's Lecky on the far side, up against Reed. He's going to try and cross it in. Gets one in. Near post. Great defending. Outstanding, but defending that from Freeman at the far post. And it will be a corner. Just getting in front of Vela Pillai there. Nice move this from the Aussies. It's a brilliant cross from Lecky. And what a bit of defending that is by Freeman. We've been really impressed with him so far. Really good defending. And we're having a bit of a how's your father in the box here now? Between Suter. Suter and Adams, I think it is. In it comes. It's an outswinger. Headed by Suter. This might fall for those here. They're going to get into the corner. Burgess causing all sorts of. Gets his head to it. And then. Oh, it might not be a corner, this. Might be a goal kick. It might come off the 21. Might come off Burgess, that. We're not overturning it, so we're going to have a corner. In it comes, looking for an Aussie head. Headed away by Richards, and there's a free kick as well for a foul on the keeper. Qatar were dreadful last night, George. They were crap. And we have a hydration break. The hydration break. The interval between the first and second quarters. Alan Bobby Maguire says, a Billy on my jock from Edinburgh, but a Toon fan also. I've heard rumours that if Newcastle build a new stadium, they'll play their home games at Murrayfield. Anybody heard similar rumours? You know what? I'm not sure they'll be allowed to, mate. King Hodder loves this ref. I can't remember what his name was. Let me have a look at his name. Felix Swayer. What would you like, Felix Swayer? Oh, did he do the Champions League final by any chance? I was ref for the Europa League final, was he? Oh, right. Oh, right. Like it. Suppose he's fucking woke up. A dreadful game that was. Tony Popovich is getting stuck into his players. He won't be happy with what he's seen so far. Yeah, it's not going to happen. That Murrayfield thing. Plus the fact that they're going to... I mean, James Park ain't going to come down. It ain't going to come down while... That is it, you know? Not fully. Anyway, the hydration break's done now. To be fair, they probably do need one here. It looks fucking hot there. Excuse my language. And the roof's off. It looks hot, I have to say. Michael says, hopefully this doesn't come into the English game. Eddie Howe's half-time talks are bad enough, never mind one every quarter. That's a fucking great point. Well, I get stuck in some Bovril. Anyway, the game's back underway again. Very accomplice, this American side. Is that what it is? But it looks hotter than that. Well, say it looks hotter than that. How can you see fucking heat? Here's Robinson on the break. Cross, which ain't a great one. And the Australian, for some reason, decides to clear it when he just should have let it go out. Popovich rocking the black shirt, black tie, black trousers. Looking Gary player. Johnny Cash. Here's a goal kick, incidentally. The ball had already gone out for that Aussie headed it. Foul level Robinson, but the ref didn't see it. And the ball is now having a bit of head tennis again. Nice little nod down by Adams to Robinson there. Has to come home, though, to Ream and now Richards. Adams, who sits in front of the back four, sweeping everything up. Lovely little player. Here's Richards. Here's Robinson. Down the line, looking for the run of Pepper. Wait, it's McKennie. McKennie up against the left back here. Right back, should say. Has to go backwards. Almost half an hour on the clock. Here's Dest. Back to Freeman. Freeman goes past one. Plays it backwards. Here's Adams again. Diminutive figure, but so much talent. McKenny. Tillman, who's been very quiet this game, actually. He's come over to this side to see if he can get involved more. He was brilliant in the first game. Ball looking for the run through there of Pepe, but it's not enough. It's going to be a corner. Terrible header that from the Aussie. From the number 4. Italiano. King Huddle says the Aussies have come for a point. Someone needs to tell them that they're losing 1-0. I'll agree with you. They have come for a point, but once they started losing, you can't do that again, can you? 26 degrees in Boston for England v Ghana. It'll be interesting to see how the English get on in Boston. It's not a very favourable place for English, is it, Boston? Anyway, in the swinging corner, looking for... Well, he almost got Richards, but it missed him. And it's a throw into America. If I should be so bold as to... Play some nice stuff, the Americans, I've got to say. This is the reason why I want Pochettino to come to Newcastle. Absolutely, tea parties in Boston. Plus the influx of Irish people into Boston as well. I was watching Angry Ginger's video from the match in Dallas the other night. And there was a bloke sat two back with an Ireland shirt on. And there's no segregation, by the way. Free kick this to America in a good area. Yellow card given. To the 3. I think it's, unless it's dived. Could be a simulation one, this one. Oh, it is. He's dived. Tillman. Oh, dear. Simulation, my friend. Yeah, so there's always bloke sat just beyond Angry Ginger. And Angry Ginger was saying, who's a knobhead in the green to him? But it weren't segregated. In Dallas. Well, that's odd, because there was no foul there. He dived. I think he booked him for diving. Unless he's booked the Australian. Anyway, they give the free kick anyway. Take no notice of what I just said there. Some famous people there. You'll have to tell me who they are, though, because I have no clue. Looks like Sean Locke at the back, but he's been dead for a while. Got a bit stay on this game now. The Aussie was booked, raked his calf, right. Casey Keller. Fuck me. He's out of here for the star, is he? Oh, dear. Getting a bit physical here now. Need something. Oh, there's a late one there, but the ref didn't see that it is a late one. Or did he? He did, yeah. Give a free kick. Alex Morgan, right, okay. Very attractive. Seattle should name that stadium the Kurt Cobain Stadium. Well, America have totally control here. Possession-wise, Dest pushes it past. Great bit of play from Dest. Cuts inside. A lovely bit of play from Dest, that. And there's a bit of space for them to move into now. They've switched it to the other side of the blitz really quickly. And Balogun's on that left wing. This, of course, is how the goal was scored. Does really well. Again, plays it back. Here's Richards. Tillman. It's a great ball. Good control from Balogun. Nearly did a fantastic spin there to keep the ball, but the Australian gets it into touch. Chip over the top, looking for a flick on, doesn't get one because Suter manages to get his head to it. Here's McKennie. Oh, a few tricks coming out from the Americans here. They're really confident. They're playing some good stuff. Adams, Richards. One-way traffic this, folks. One-way traffic. Robinson. Tillman couldn't get past the Aussie defender this time. But what he does do is get a challenge in. Ann Wilson. Who's Ann Wilson? She's in fucking Heart, ain't she? The band. That's a really poor pass. The Aussie has to run like stink to get to it. He does get there in the end, but now they're trying to play a bit of football, but they're going to lose the ball again, and they do. Here's Ream. Robinson. Lovely little touch there. This is good stuff, America. Here's Balogun at the edge of the box. Wide to Dest. Curves it in, looking for the head of Balogun. It's jumped up and cleared by the Aussie. And now they're waiting for it to bounce. And, oh, look at the... That's shocking. Fucking hell. How did these beat Turkey? They're fucking rubbish. Oh, I don't get why the manager would drop the star players for the last game. Harold Wilson. You got to negotiate. I mean, the Turks, fuck me, got to be disappointed to lose to these. Although, as I said, taking the players off that scored, or the pace that they had up front, well, was a head clash there. This is a nasty one. And Adams has gone to both players. Give them credit. That was a nasty one. And I reckon you would have heard that. Hello, Malcolm Cab. Hope you're well, mate. And evening to you, Mats. We are 38 minutes bang on. Howard Wilson, yeah, Huddersfield, yeah. Great Prime Minister. I'll have to talk about politics, though, sorry. Say what you like about Howard Wilson. He was the only Prime Minister that ever saw England win the World Cup. As a Prime Minister, I mean. Howard Holt, yeah. He was the Aussie PM. He went for the swim, never seen again. Same thing as what Howard Bishop did, wasn't it? I mean, it's a really clumsy own goal. If you went with his other foot there, he could have cleared it away from goal. I mean, there's no brains there. No, Atlee was good. Yeah, Atlee was fantastic, mate. We can't have those kind of talks in here, though. John Stonehouse did it as well. Yeah, same thing. Funny fucker he was. Weirdo. And that bloke who fucking with a canoe. Harold Shipman didn't do it. No, he was the NHS best performing doctor. He had the shortest waiting list in England. Unfortunately, it weren't the reasons. Oh dear. And they're both to their feet now. Yeah, it looks like they're both to the feet. I mean, Freeman looks very unsteady on his feet, but they're going to let him play on here. I don't even know if. Yeah, Freeman. Okay, who's that? Well, both players are back up to the field. I think they're both playing on, but there's going to be a drop ball, which is quite rightly given to the Americans. Chris bought a book about Make the Most of Your Garden by Fred West. That's a lovely ball from the American keeper. Oh, there's a foot up there on Freeman, but they by Ocon Enxler. Yeah, seeing Carew, the canoe man. Yeah, he was. Looks like Martin got back-end shunted by Shipman in front of Shipman's surgery. Look, he didn't need medical attention. You'd have been too young for him to do anything, mate. Anyhow, we're back in the game, and it's with McKennie trying to play it in behind the Aussie defence. Comes back to McKennie. Cuts inside in the penalty area. Plays it back to Tyler Adams. And now Freeman. Good skills from McKennie, and Death gets in the box. Should have fell over there. White got a penalty. Great tenacity, though, from McKennie to win the ball back. It's Tillman, in fact. He's been pulled left one, so that's a free kick, ref. Come on. Eventually gives it. Great tenacity. I think if Destin had gone down, then he might have got a pen. Great tenacity from Tillman. Yeah, if he goes down there, he gets a penalty, you know. Clumsy that from Burgess. Home imprint by Reginald Christie. Who's Reginald Christie? It's a goal to America, by the way, unless the refs give a free kick. And it's Freeman who scored it. Is it allowed? No, flag up. James says dream signing this summer. Any fucker. It weren't Reg Christie, it was John Christie. 10 million in place. Are we checking if it is offside? Oh, well offside. 2 of them, 3 of them. The bloke who scored was certainly offside, so that won't count. He went by Reg. That was his nickname, was it? Reg. Ooh, the score might be on here, you know. They've disallowed it. Oh, no, checking now. I think the bloke that scored it's on, you know. I think he's just on. That's how the lines will be drawn here. I think Freeman's going to get this, you know. Yeah, it's a goal. It's a goal. 2-0, and it's Freeman with a goal this time. I've been very impressed with him. But yeah, defender's goal, and the Aussie goalie wants shooting there. Shit his pants. There we go. 2-0 to America. And very much deserved, I have to say. Yeah, the fella at the back stick's playing him on, isn't he? I mean, did Balogun put the keeper off? I mean, the keeper shit himself there. Has Balogun put the keeper off? Because he certainly was offside. I mean, this is a bit over the OTT, I've got to say. Scruffy's fucking goal in the World Cup. I wonder if anyone was shouting, yeehaw. About due another corporate shot of other stars in the stands. I think next one we'll see will be John O'Hare. Do you know who I am? I got a free ticket to this stand. Anyway, 2-0 to America, and it's deserved. They've been far and away the better side out of these two. And Australia have got to have a different plan second half, and I imagine that Mr. Popovich will be making changes at half time. Corner to America. The centre back isn't happy about it. Tillman to take it. America have 5 players in the box. Australia look like they've got the whole team there. As is this moment. Anyway, it's going to be an in-swinger from Tillman. Can I get another head on this? Towards the back post. Again, it was Richards this time. And the ref manages to see another free kick. I mean, he's well on, isn't he? But the argument is when the Balogun put the keeper off. I think if the keeper had made a better effort to try and get there, he might have got away with that. But he didn't. Shocking goalkeeping. And again, you have to ask why Matt Ryan isn't in goal for the Australians, because this goal is shite. Anyhow, clearance from Burgess. Clever little nudge in the back from Richards. Looks like the Australians are going to try and do something here, but they win a free kick. No, he's not. He's still in for diving. He's done boss for diving and he's been booked, I think, boss. Did he dive? No, he got kicked in the shoulder. That should be a free kick. He ain't going to get one. Fucking hell. That's a shocking decision. And there's a few cork-hatted Australians in the crowd. He wouldn't know who they were, Tom. All right, I bet he came over a few times to watch Ian Rush, John Barnes, and fucking Steve Nicol. Anyhow, we have what 4 minutes left of 3 minutes left of added on time. 7 minutes. Oh, that's right. That's who America beat Paraguay. They were shite, weren't they? I don't care if it was handball first, as well. His foot was rounded. Now, trying to play out of there's Tillman who's come to right back. And not doing a great job of it. He's going to lose out here to Boss. And I think Boss was fouled there. Is he going to get a decision? Is he bollocks? I mean, this ref's definitely a bit of a... Yeah, you know. He's definitely favoured the Stars and Stripes, I have to say. Head away from Ream to throwing from Australia. Australia have got nothing, have they? Absolutely nothing. They've won the ball back, but again, it goes out of play. There's an American down. It's Balogun down injured this time. He got a hefty shunt in the back. That's a lovely bit of play to get out of that tight spot by the Americans. Oh, and the Australians defend it, but they're still on the attack here, the States. It's Freeman galloping into the area. Death tries one. Good save from Beach this time. Lovely move from America, though. Really good stuff. Yes, McAndy, this is the first of a triple header. I'll get about maybe an hour's break in between. Then Paul will be joining me for the Scotland game, hopefully. And then we have Brazil-Haiti at 1:20, I believe. Goal kick to the Americans. Toon lad said, "My God, your eyes are very blue, Billy. Thank you very much." George thinks Morocco will thrash Scotland. I don't know about that. I don't think many teams will thrash Scotland. I think that's half time, folks. I think that's half time. I quite like King Blue Mark. In fact, I like quite a few of the American channels that review the English comedy, the British comedy, I should say. And have you seen the Harry Enfield Americans? If any Americans want to see how us Brits are kind of take you Americans, some of us, there's a bloke called Harry Enfield who's got this American couple who come on to England. Say 60 years of age. Hilarious. What a guy. There's Mr. Rooney. Who have we got? Giroud and Clichy. Is that Clichy? That's Walcott. What a guy. Yeah, Drew's definitely doing a bit, right? He's the BBC's version of me. What have we got in the chat? Anything? Julio Giorgio. Yeah. It's been excellent. Yeah, I just think 20 years ago, he can only be 37, can't he? I don't think I had a grey beard at 37. Kevin and Perry. No, but this particular sketch it's later at Harry Enfield, and he's dressed a little bit like you don't want to do that, and he's got a wife with him, and they're both Americans. Hilarious. I'm on Coke Zero, Kyle. Ooh. Kevin asks, is Walcott gay? I don't think so. That's it, Jason. That's it. That's where they come from. Yeah, just cheese sandwich. Yeah, when I was a kid, all I ever wanted to be was a pedo. Frank Doberman. Outstanding. Loads of money. Wayne and Wayne at slobs. I use the Inakin Adept. And then I have cherry Coke in one of them, flavour, and cafe latte in the other. Keith says, you two allow me to click the like button more than once. Can one of you smash yours on my behalf? Have you got a hype button, Keith? Check for a hype button. Chris says Dick Henry with Roy Kinnear. Oh, that was funny, weren't they? Dave, I think you got it wrong again. This generally how the football watch-alongs go, really, especially at half times. And if the game's shite, we'll just chat about anything in the chat. Absolutely nothing to do with football sometimes, but I'm anticipating Australian changes at half time, maybe more than 2 or 3 either. I don't think Gabiloga's got many World Cups left in her. You are awful, but I like you. Well, like the priest with the massive teeth. Hale and Pace, good grief, yeah. They were good in the day. But they went on too long, didn't they? I mean, they were funny for the first... They did too much of it. They saturated the market. Too much Hale and Pace. So they used to do a series, and then about 2 months later, another series, and you just got bored of them in the end. We are the management. Smith and Jones, they were good. Little and Large, they were shite. Supersonic. I was singing this bit of earlier. I don't know why. I've got an earworm, mate. It's another earworm. Chuckle Brothers were quality. I used to watch that with my son when he was about 4 or 5 and laugh my tits off at it. And no slacking. Mary Whitehouse Experience. Yeah, they were good. Punt and Dennis and Badil and Rob Newman. Yeah, they were good. Does anyone remember the Hale and Pace one where they the Yorkshire anthem? I go to pub, I drink 10 pints, and then I'm getting plastered. I go back home and beat the wife. I'm a big fat Yorkshire bastard. Monkey Jr., $15 super chat. Very pleased how our boys are playing. Go USA. And the way that's well, you should be. Toon lads 968, £2 super chat. My prediction for Scotland game. I'm going to say one each. Podmax says Alexis there was awesome. He was my earworm in hospital. So underrated. His serious stuff was legendary, yeah. Rick Man, Nate Edmondson. Who remembers Kevin Turvey? Porridge was fantastic. Yorkshire Calypso, yeah. See that pile of shit? That's you, that is. Have you ever been jogging down the street and a little spittle comes out of your mouth? I am aware of such an occurrence. Well, that's your paddling pool, that is. You go in it every summer. American George says Australia can't hang with USA. Also, this transfer window is going to give me ulcers. Last of the Summer Wine was fucking dreadful. Old people's comedy, weren't it? One Foot in the Grave was good. Only Fools and Horses, yeah. Probably the best sitcom ever. Young Ones, brilliant, yeah. Monty Python, brilliant. Young Ones. Yeah. Oh, we're getting a bit of the old NASL here. Rodney Marsh and Pele and Georgie Best. I might have to watch that. Florian Balogun, yeah, I'd take him at Newcastle all day long, mate, without a doubt. I mean, Gareth Southgate should have picked him for England. No doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it. Lauren Hardy was brilliant. Selwyn Froggatt, magic. Not got news, outstanding. Yeah, not brilliant. Not got news. Blackadder, another one, fantastic. Probably because we haven't got the money, mate. Especially after this World Cup, it'll be another 20 million further on. Oh, 40 million release? That's interesting. We don't need a striker, do we? If we sold Voldemort, then maybe they would. Fear not, for I have 2 florins hidden in an old potato into the sink. Well, you've seen it then. Seen it, pinched it, spent it. Gerald the Gorilla, yeah. That's brilliant. Selwyn Froggatt. The goodies, yeah, it's like the goodies. That'll be how you're being served, McAndy. Quite rude in its day. Mrs. Slocum was always on about having a pussy filled and stuff like that. Oh, she had a pussy was wet because it was raining. Captain Peacock, young Mr. Grace. I'll feel the same pet. That was fucking outstanding. Thank you, Osborne. Dankeschön. I am donkey shake to you too. Love Thy Neighbour, yeah. I remember that. I'm sad to say I've got the whole DVD collection of that. I bought it about 25 years ago. Shocking. Billy, that was Welsh. My accent, wrong with you. I can't get into Father Ted. I've tried, but I can't. I quite like the young offenders. I mean, it's quite, it's quite childish, but I quite like the young offenders. Bless his house, Sid James. That was Good Life, Dean. I have come to fix your telephone. Steptones an outstanding. Alf Garnett says Jason. Yeah, there were some good ones over the years. On the buses, Terry and June. Hello, hello. Terry and June. God, shocking. Oh, June. Gruber. Von Smallhausen. Still game, yeah, brilliant. It ain't our fault, Mum. Rising down, outstanding. Early doors was brilliant, Ian. Yeah, really underrated one. Really underrated one. Early doors. Oh, I didn't like bread. Rach. Hated bread. Greetings. Friday night dinner, superb. Shalom. The Royal Family, outstanding. Keep up appearances. That was filmed in Cov, where Eddie Yates lived. That was in one of the rough areas, council estate on the other side of Cov, yeah. Near the Binley Mega Chippy, that. Game On, that was a funny one, wasn't it? That's Samantha Janus. I mean, I like the in-betweeners, I've got to say. Vicar of Dibley, Red Dwarf, another one. And now the players are coming back out for the second half. Let's hope Australia don't make this a comedy show, because Stella Street. Mickey keeps calling the shop. Does anyone remember one called Operation Good Guys? Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. If you get a chance to watch that Operation Good Guys, watch it. So I think they did 2 series. Really funny. Operation Good Guys was really funny. Yeah, it was a police show documentary. Clive Dykart Benidorm was in it. Perry Benson is his name. Hilarious. Really funny. And there was another one that Johnny Vaughan did that got really slated, but I thought it was hilarious, called Horrible. That was good. Only got 1 series. I mean, quite like Benidorm, to be honest. Thin Blue Line. Here come the Aussie changes. I think we're getting 2. One of them seems to be a defender. The other one looks like, well, number 8 is the one. Hot Fuzz. P.I. Staker. We've got another defender on. They've changed defender. I mean, and they're bringing on the pacey forward from last time. I'm not surprised. So Burgess, Velopale and Toure have gone off. Gary-Ann Metcalf and Ewan Kunda have come on. I'm surprised I didn't keep Toure on and play 2 up front, to be honest. TJ Hooker, Christ. Afterlife's good, yeah. Anyhow, we're off. And the US do the archetypal kick it into touch as far up the pitch as you can. And they're going to make them retake it, I think. George has got a chance to go to Benidorm next Saturday, or do I stay in Alicante? That's up to you. I mean, Benidorm's like Blackpool, isn't it? But with heat. Yeah, that guy from Greece, Adrian Zmed, I think his name was. Greece 2 is shite. The Goon Show, flipping Nora. Anyhow, Australia are trying to break here, but the Americans got that well under control. Police squad, brilliant. Frank Drebin. Detectives, that was quality. America trying to play out the back and succeed, to be fair to him. The keeper was confident enough to play a nice pass. Australia win the ball back on the halfway line. Nice bit of skill to get past Robinson. Didn't see that very often. Oh, fucking hell. There was like two drunken fucking bittheads there. Police Academy, yeah, brilliant. Great movies. So the States playing a 3-5-2. Ream, Richards, Freeman in front of Breeze, and there's Robinson, Tillman, Adams, McKennie. Pepe and Balogun up front, Tillman on the far side. Does anyone remember on the buses? Of course we do. Reg Varney, Olive. They're still playing a 5-4-1. I mean, I guess it's going to be counter-attack. Yeah, detectives just Cameron, Robert Powell, yeah. He walked past me in Coventry City Centre once, Robert Powell. He was playing at the Belgrade Theatre. Tackleberry. Oh, dear me. Police Academy started getting a bit shit when they got that bloke that had the funny voice. That's Zed. It wasn't as funny then. But Captain Harris, he was hilarious. Captain Harris. Oh, dear me. I can't fucking Captain Harris. His face makes me laugh. Airplane, yep, they're good. Pissants. Yeah, the young ones did have good music on every week. Madness and Motorhead and throw a bit on there. Ref's decided to give a free kick, has he? The foul on Dest, he has, yeah. Captain Harris. He's fucking short ass, wasn't he, as well? University Challenge for young ones, brilliant. Saxophone Grady. Yeah, doing them all, mate. Well, yeah, doing the Scotland game next, and then the Brazil game after that, and that's it for the night. Then Phoenix Knights is one of the greatest, mate. Absolutely outstanding, and Max and Paddy, absolutely hilarious. Must have seen them the series about 40, 50 times each, and I'm still finding new things. Open up, it's pigs. When Viv thought he was pregnant, just had a massive fart in his tummy. Dad's Army. Yes. Paul's coming, hopefully, for the Scotland game to keep me under control. Jim's dog, yeah. Wilson. He was always carrying his shit around, weren't he? He always had a bag of dog shit around in his pocket. Yeah, Blackadder's brilliant, mate. I didn't like MASH. Robinson almost lost out there, and in the end he does lose out, and Australia could come here with a break. But they're just not throwing enough players forward. They've got 4 forward now, but it means they've got to get past Robinson, and this time the 4 does get some crossing, but there's 1 in the box. I mean, it's shit, really. And America take over the ball and play a ball through. Balogun's in here. What's your pace like, Florin? 1-on-1 with the keeper. Balogun. Well, he waited too long. And the Aussie got back and got a block in. That was poor from Balogun, that. Poor. Just didn't have the confidence he was going to go on and finish it. He had the pace. He's on the side. He's got a 10-yard start on the 3. The 3 didn't give up. Fair to him. And then Balogun, well, he never really got anywhere near to where he should have been. Yeah, poor play, that. Very poor. Good defending from the number 3. I don't like gimme. Corner for America, but it's cleared. That's a horrific clearance. Somehow the Australians managed to get it, and they're now on the attack. Honestly, I'm not joking. I mean, Australia look like a fucking Cub Scout team. They're fucking dreadful. They can't make a simple pass. Here's Balogun in the box again. This time he has to show a bit of strength to hold off the Aussie defender at his back, and he wins a corner. Piglets. Was that Richard Griffiths? Or was it the Piglet Foils, weren't it? Another corner from America. We're not missing nothing here. And a corner for America. Header from Balogun. Didn't make any purchase on it. And the ref gave a free kick. What about men behaving badly? The fast show. Yeah, that was brilliant. That was hilarious. Newcastle looking at number 3, Sir Carty. I can hope not. Defended well there, though, to be fair to him. Maybe had some stars. Yeah. Well, no, that can't be Whitney Houston. She's been dead for 20 years. Some of them know who they are. They're famous people, youngsters. I don't know who that is either. Milli Vanilli? I don't know. They were German, so it would be there. Life on Mars was good, yeah. And Ashes to Ashes. The Stanley Baxter Show. Porridge. I mean, who are they? I feel like I should know them. Dennis Rodman's daughter. What shit they're showing her for? Oh, she plays for Gotham. She's a big football star. Oh, right. Oh, right. Is it Trinity Rodman? Marshawn Lynch. Is he an NFLer, is he? Russell Wilson, quarterback for Seattle. I think he's retired now, isn't he? Dave Allen, now he was funny. He's retired now, though, isn't he, Wilson? Anyway, nothing going on in the pitch. Michael Benteen's potty time. Fucking hell. Ah, right. That was Clara. Russell Wilson's missus. I thought I'd already retired recently. He did win a Super Bowl, didn't he, Russell Wilson? Am I imagining that? Anyway, America are on the attack here with Pepe. We've seen little of him in the game so far. Now it's Robinson, who could just push that past him and go, but he's not going to. Tries to play it back to Tyler Adams. He relays it over to Chris Richards. And again, all the Americans in the opposing half here, not happy with a 2-0 win. They want more. Here's Dest. Back to Freeman. Now Tillman. Tries to chip it over the top. It's the Australians are so naive, aren't they? Goal kick anyway. Sykes. Oh, God, Sykes. Natty Jakes and fucking Derek Goyler. Great defending from Tillman. That won the ball. Guerrier with a throw in. Plays it back to Suter. Russell Wilson was a comedian from Dubs. Well, Dead Donkey, yeah, it was good. Cross comes in from the Australians. So, wow. They did get ahead on it, but they're going to get a corner. I don't think Tim Reams headed that. I think that's come straight off the Aussie player, but of course I'll check it. The thick of it was fantastic. Charlie Drake. I don't think the American centre-backs made any contact with this. Cross comes in. Well, he has made contact with it, but he's headed it onto the Australian, so it's got to be a goal kick. And well, think about it. There's a Aussie down injured, Lecky. Hancock's half hour. Yeah, I remember them. Jason, they brought one on and took the other one off. I've been watching the US Open, Ryan, oddly enough. I always watch the majors. Lenny Henry and Jasper Carrot. I quite like Lenny Henry. And Jasper, I like them both, to be fair. Lenny Henry more sitcom. I didn't like him as a stand-up. Sledgehammer, that's a niche one. That was fucking hilarious. Ashley. Hilarious. Fucking. Looks like Lecky's having to leave the pitch and he's off. Are they making change for him? The Aussies don't look very happy. They are making a change. The 20's coming on with what can anybody... I mean, I'm not going to say what I've said, but I've just seen something that... Jason says, isn't Paul's Lecky's down injured? Yeah. The 20's on for Lecky. Flipping Nora. Volpato. I wonder if the ladies spotted anything with Volpato there when he ran on. Arthur Mullard. Fuck off, Chris. Yes, my dear. Did any of you ladies check the Australian substitute then when he ran on and notice anything about him? Fuck me. Thought Linford Christie was coming on. And the Australians are in here. I don't have a chance. Well, the one the Australians got drawn down in the box and it's gone over the bar. And Australia went flying in the box there. Fuck me. Almost not. Almost not in his shorts race. Christ almighty. Now I'm getting thanked from Never. Oh, he was pushed, but he made a meal of it, and now he's holding his ankle for some reason. Did he get kicked on the ankle? Yes, he did. Ooh. No, they're not checking it. They're playing on. Well, Australia are showing a bit of ambition. Finally. I think they'll call it a... I think they'd call it a coming together, wouldn't they? Rather than a foul, but it would have hurt. Iran Kunda. Yeah, of course, there was 3 or 4 films over Police Squad, weren't there? Actually. Naked good. Anyway, Australia can bring the ball clear. I knew they should check. And Australia running down that far side with the 5. Nothing happening here. This is fucking dreadful now. Yeah, there is. I like Adams. I like Tillman. I like McKennie. I like Balogun. Richards and Freeman and Robinson at the back. Australia haven't got a chance here. America have gone to sleep there. Shot comes in straight at the keeper. Some others do have them, Christ almighty. Yeah, they went to sleep there for a little bit there, giving the ball away. In fact, it was Adams trying to do a fancy flick on the edge of his own area. They cause all that, but I mean, Australia have got no ingenuity of getting through at all. Yeah, 6 episodes, please, squad. Well, he won that speedy. That striker, he thinks he's been fouled there. Ref ain't going to wear it. Now Balogun spins the Aussie defender and keeps it in. The Aussie defender gets back. Faulty Towers. We're fresh out of Waldorf's. Oh, dear me. Good move, that, from the Australians. Fuck me. If that's the bloke that's just come on, there'll be fucking holes in that pitch. I think it is as well. I mean, I think he's a bona fide good player. I mentioned it once, but I think I got away with it. I will forget. Eventually. Oh, dear. Careful of that. Oh, dear me. That was a fucking great programme. That was hilarious, Martin. That was hilarious, that rat when it span its head. Careful of that. When the cat's vomiting in the back garden, in the yard. Okay, now. He hamster. Well, the old racist major as well. The old racist major. Siberian hamster. What about the one where that bloke conned him, the Duke of Malbury or something? Conned him. Anyway, we're having a break here, a hydration break. Not that we've not had one all the second half, to be honest. Because the standard of football's gone a bit downhill, to be fair. I think America are glad with their work and the Australians haven't got the quality to do anything about it. It's a kind of veal substitute. It's a Scando Japo. Oh, fucking hilarious. Yeah, the suitcase with a brick in it. Hello, Flotty. Hello, Major. Benidorm, how's your chicken, man? I really fancied the beef curtains tonight. Evening, Christopher. I hope you're well. You started it. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. You invaded Poland. Brilliant. When he has the argument with himself, when he's got them Americans in the dining room. So, well, I'm just about enough of this. Now, come on. Rosewood mahogany teak. What? I was wondering what you wanted your breakfast tray made out of. Oh, dear. What a show. 12 of them weren't there? Only 12 of them as well. Mrs. Richards, yeah, the deaf old biddy. I don't like the view. I believe we will win. Fuck off. It's fucking embarrassing, ain't they? I once took a girl to see India at the Oval. Oh, Jesus. What were you expecting? Herds of wildebeest. Move to a hotel close to the sea, or preferably in it. Brilliant. When he told Manuel to forget about the bet, and then he told him to remember it. I will. I know nothing. Anyhow, America making a change. The 14's coming on, whoever he may be. Don't recognise him. Australia on the attack. Did you see the one by Atlanta fans? You'd better watch your mouths. We have Atlanta. Oh, fuck me. Well, Australia have got nothing, have they? They're just. I just can't believe they beat the Turks. Good play for Robertson. Into Tillman. Back to Ream. Oh, dear me. And the striker left one on Ream there. And he should be getting a yellow card for that, really. No intention of going for the ball. Just leave his elbowing on him. Seaman Staines and Roger the cabin boy. Nah, nasty that from the Aussie striker. Even, whatever his name is. Even Dolu. This second half's been dreadful. This has been the worst second half, or half, that we've seen so far. Anyhow, the 14's going to come on now. Pepe's going off. He's been absolutely dog shit. And he's been replaced. I think it was Rodriguez. There was a lot of tub thumping going on here. No, it's Berhalter Rodriguez. Ream to Robinson. Steps inside the Aussie player, playing it down the line. Good strength from Balogun. Going to get a free kick there. The Aussies are starting to lose a temper here a little bit. It's about time to show some kind of appetite. Christ. Yeah, the worst two quarters. Well, we ain't got into the. Oh, we have. We've had the drinks break, haven't we? Worst two quarters. Yeah, hi, it's me. You're right. Good play from Tillman. Really good play from Tillman. Again, he's impressive. Back to Adams. As Berhalter. Terrible pass from him. Cut out by the Aussie left back. And Australia can try and counter, although they're going backwards now. Did I like Little Britain? Yeah, bits of it. I did like bits of it. Australia are building on this. Bit of a move. Metcalf plays it, and now it's on to the 4 here. Norman Stanley Fletcher H, not off Arthur. Bit of skill there. Gets a crossing. I mean, if Australia scored, it might make it a bit of an interesting last 15, 20 minutes. Like, well, one back there, cross comes in, it's under hit. Richards is way too good to not get that away. There was a Porridge film as well, McAndy, yeah. Don't have the football match, weren't it? Australia's starting a bit of pressure on now. It's come 76 minutes into the game. Good play this from Aussies. Cuts inside, still has it. Cross it to the far post. Richards again. Magnificent at the centre of that defence. Having given Dola trying to get in. They're playing on and it's cleared. Tommy Cooper, yeah. What a funny man he was. I mean, that's the word. I think they both handballed it. Yeah. Well, the ref's looking right at it, so he doesn't deem it to be a penalty. Another change from Australia. They're bringing another one with a tosh, a tash, and a man-bun. He's got the full Irvine, Jackson Irvine. Well, the number 20 is rolling around like he's been poleaxed here. Robinson was playing nearest to him. And I don't know what's happened. And the linesmen don't know what's happened. And he's standing a foot away. Let's have a look. Oh, get up, you fucking tarts. In with the big fucking Jake the Peg. What an absolute dickhead. Oh, get up. Fuck me, that was ridiculous. Gonna be a long throw this time. He plays for Burton, does he, Chase? There you go, ladies. Oh, they're going to fuck this up, ain't they? Yeah, I thought so. They might get a corner out of it. They do get a corner out of it. Why send the bloke up for a long throw and then throw it short? I mean, that's shocking. Anyway, corner, in swinger from Volpiero, whatever his name is. Volley, calf. That's gonna land in the fucking White House Gardens, that is. Freeman's down injured on the back of his head, and there might be a little bit of claret there. Am I imagining it? The match's been dire, but the chat's been good. Well, that's all we can do, mate. If it's a short game, this has been dreadful. More changes from America. There's Death's coming off. I'll take him incidentally as well. Dest, yeah, absolutely. Well, Destin Robinson have gone off. So the two, well, that's not a fullback. And Austin Trusty's on, and there's some bloke called Scally. He probably should play for Liverpool and then like that. But Celtic centre half Trusty, former Sheffield United. He's on. Yeah, Tommy Cooper was one of these blokes you just had to look at him and he made you laugh. Nick says apparently the first fixture ain't out of spite for the Prem. It's so both of our clubs get a chance to say goodbye to King Kev. He wants to say his farewells, and it seems a fitting match. Oh, that's heartbreaking if it's true. Does make sense actually. Oh dear. Australia are trying to do something here, but it's no ball in the box, but they're not going to get anywhere. Irvine pass it across. There's a good cross, but no one's going to get on the end of it. Who were the Frisps, Jason? Frisps. You're right, Joe. It really is. And if that is true, that I think the Premier League is doing fantastic there. As heartbreaking as it is. Oh dear. Jason, you've got a Scottish name, mate. Australia trying to get one back here. That first touch there was horrific. Oh, they want a penalty for that. They're not going to get one. The ref's giving fair is giving piss all game. Australia are trying to press here. Plays it wide. Can we get a cross in? It's a dreadful cross. And sliced away. Here's Irvine. Since he's come on, then look, he's gone for the return. He ain't going to get there, is he? He does get there. And he wins a corner. No, you're not getting a penalty for that, pal. No chance. Corner comes in, so if everyone's head comes to the far side here, for the four to get to the byline, he ain't going to make it. Gone to the far post, a good cross, they've got to score! They've got to score! How the fuck have they not managed to score there? Flipping it. No, jeepers creepers. They're going to score all night. Couldn't score then, they're never going to score. They've managed to miss own goal on 2 occasions there. It's an army term, don't shoot the best. Okay, no problem. I mean, I'm not sure how they've managed to contrive to miss this. Well, it's a foul at the back post anyway. The 19th air shots it. Great blocking for the sixes shot. Probably wouldn't have counted anyway for a blatant push at the far post, but still. Ooh. Ooh. Don't forget, folks, we'll be back in an hour for the Scotland game. Here come America. Can they cap this performance off with a third? Well, they don't seem too bothered, to be fair. He's keeping possession now. Pressure came into the keeper there. Good leap from the Aussie 6. And again. Ream heads it away. Good strength from the Aussie centre half. It's a hand in there, and the refs give a free kick to the Australians. Just inside, well, it's an offside, so it can't be just inside the half, can it? I mean, the refs told us to go back 3 yards, mate. What are you complaining for? Chip forward from the lad with the Cumberland sausage. Ball on the line for Irvine. Oh, they get a crossing in the end, but there's no. Oh. Nah, you got to get it below the. See that bar thing, mate? You got to get below that so it hits the net. It's not fucking 40 yards over it. Jesus. No idea. One of the Aussies left one in there. And it's going to kick off here. Balogun's lost his temper. Handbags at 40 paces by all the everyone on the pitch here at the minute. They're still going. That's it. A little bit. The rest of the yellow carded Italiano, Suter. I think he's waved it at 3 players there. And it could have been any of the 3. Good evening, Michael. He says, even though you can tell that football isn't his country's strongest sport. Ah, George Weah. Of course it was. Yeah. Corey looks old now, doesn't he, George Weah? I guess he wants to see his fucking son come on. Harry Suter, yellow carded. Yes. Yes, Max, I agree with that. Another free kick to the Americans. This time it's, the 17 can't believe it. And the referee has been a bit, Lady Sam's fine. She's really busy at work, mate. Got a very high pressure job and really busy. Scally gets, I don't think that's a foul, you know. I think they're both competing for the ball. This ref has definitely favoured the American side, but they haven't needed it. Jacob Italiano gets a yellow as well. He's got a brother called Mambo. Well, thank God there ain't much longer this game left. It's been fucking awful second half. Tillman with a corner. Can they cap off with a third? Tillman leaves it for Berhalter. So they managed to fuck the corner up. They managed to fuck a short corner up, and it's now a throw into Australia. I don't know. It's very high powered though, Stephen. He's done well there, Cumberland. Gets fouled in the end. Ref plays advantage. I mean, that cross. Well, it's that bad. It stays in the far side of the pitch, but it didn't stay in, clearly. 6 minutes more. Crikey, O'Reilly. As soon as this game finishes, of course, we'll be waving you goodbye, good night, but only for 40 odd minutes. Before we join you for the Scotland game. Scotland and Morocco. Oh, no. Fuck off. There's a bloke in the crowd showing up his Panini sticker of Chris Richards, I think he was, to the camera. What the fuck is going on here? Fucking hell. Little flick inside gets him in here. He's in. It's Tillman. But the back to Balogun over hits. Balogun retrieves it. Australia have suddenly got 8 players back. That's how much attitude they've got. Little flick and it's clear. Bit of pinball there, but America win it back, and now the Australians can break. There's going to be a foul there, surely. All right, man, you ain't got to roll 48 million times. Yellow card is given to Trusty. Richard, sorry. Completely cleaned out Imandola there. Yes, 10:50 we'll be back for the little bit of talk before the Scotland game. The ref's injured now. Oh, fucking great. How can the ref get pissing cramp? Oh, dear. 2 train crash near Bedford, 1 person studied. If it's a 2 train crash, it'd be more than 1, I imagine. Oh. Yeah, terrible. Just get up and fucking blow the whistle then. This is going to add another 5 minutes on. Make him go off when he comes back on, the cheating twat. What's he doing? Oh, yes, we've got the female referee going to take over for the last... No, not. She's bringing him a drink. Here you go. Up to his feet he gets. Now, if Gas was on, he'd send him off for 30 seconds. Oh, no, he's stretching. He thinks he's at the fucking 100 metres. He needs some milk, says Never. Bitty. Just stand in the halfway, just stand in the centre circle. That's what I used to do when I was refereeing. You wouldn't move out there. Ball comes in. Australia need to win this one. They don't. It's cleared. Long ball looking for the Aussie, but it's well cut out by Austin Trusty. Throwing's taken. Here's Savaloy. Cross comes in. That's shite. Absolute dog shit. Jilly says she's picked the wrong week to give up glue sniffing. Yeah, let's have a couple of changes, shall we? Balogun's off. I think this is Haji Wright coming on, isn't it? Very popular around these parts. He's going to get the final 30 seconds or so. Okay, Jesus. Is it Haji Wright? And McKenny's going off as well. He's had a fair game. And that's young Rayner, isn't it? I think. Yeah. Yeah, Haji Wright and Rayner are on for the last minute or two. Wouldn't mind that Balogun, Steve, no. I was trying to get a late minute consolation. It's not going to happen. And America could break here. I think Wright's offside. Cut inside. Going to try and curve one right. Wanted forever. Flag goes up now for offside anyway. And it'll be a free kick for us that are offside. I mean, some of these are American costumes in the crowd. Looks like they're going to come straight from here and do a invasion of the Capitol building. Some of them. An insurrection. If you're going to do an insurrection, take that fucking Australian number 20 with you. Is that the end? Oh, please be the end. Oh, that's not. Home of the brave. Fucking hell. Oh, Jesus. Well, they're in here, the Americans. It's Tillman across. Couldn't find Haji Wright. And Haji Wright falls over. Steve says, am I cheering on Scotland later? No, I'm going to revert back to type and probably support the Moroccans, if I'm perfectly honest. Anyway, the game's over. America win easy 2-0. That was shocking. Really bad. We'll be back in 50 minutes for the next leg of our triple header. The Scots against the Moroccans. Thanks to the mods. Outstanding work from all of you. Thanks to all of you in the chat. Again, brilliant. Great company, as always. It's a pity the football was shit. But we'll see you in 45 minutes for the build-up to the Scots game. So until then, see you soon.